try and remember is know your own limitations. You know, if you feel that there's an exercise that you are struggling with, then just go back to something really basic that we did earlier on in the class. So that would be fantastic. So don't forget as well, you need to wear your protective gear. So if you've got a helmet, your wrist guards ready, your knee and your elbow pads ready, then that's great. Remember, the surface that you're on is really important. So it needs to be nice and smooth, and no wet patches, because wheels can really slip if it's all wet. And you don't want too many stones and things like that around, because otherwise that makes it quite tricky as well. Okay, so for those of you that haven't already got your skates on, we're just going to do a quick warm-up. If you've got your skates on, you might struggle with some of it. You can definitely do probably the upper body bits, but probably not the feet bits. So I'm going to stand up and we're going to start with the warm-up. It's really important. So first of all, and I can see Steph there. All right, so Steph, you've got your skates on, so you might struggle with this one, okay? So I'm just going to point my toes and flex, point and flex, and we're just going to do 5 of those, okay? And then we're just going to swap. Well done, Sue. Well done, Steph, you're adapting it, well done. So we're just pointing and flexing, great, okay, and then feet back together. Okay, so now what we're going to do with our feet, so we do this before we put our skates on, so your feet are nice and warmed up, and you're not going to put your skates on and hurt your ankles. So we're going to do some nice big circles. So again, if you've got your skates on, you're going to struggle with this one. So just 5, and then we're going to do a swap, and we're going to do 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, we're just going to put one foot in front of the other, both toes facing forward, and we're just going to bend the front knee, and you should feel a gentle stretch the back of your calf. So this is just stretching your calf muscles. Again, this is a good one for any sport really, but skating, we really need to use our calf muscles, so this is an important one. So if you can hold it, don't bounce, all right? So you should just feel a gentle stretch, okay, and just hold it, okay? And feet back together, and we'll swap legs. So we're going to put the other foot one in front of the other, toes forward, keep your hips forward and your shoulders as well, so you don't want to twist. And you're just going to bend that front knee, and you're going to feel that little stretch up your calf at the back, okay? And just hold it again, don't bounce, just keep that nice gentle stretch. So it shouldn't hurt, but you should feel that just that little bit of a stretch at the back of your calf. Okay, all right, so this one, I'm gonna just grab a chair, okay? So you might want to hold somebody's hand again. If you've got skates on, it can be a little bit tricky, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to lift my knee, I'm going to hold it up here, and just pull towards my chest, okay, and hold that. 5, and then I'm going to swap, so just turn around and pull it up and lifting my calf and holding. 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. So now what we're going to do is your upper body. So if you put your feet a little way apart, okay, and you can have your arms down by your side or you can have them out. And what we're going to do, we're just going to turn to the side as far as you can and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back to the front, arms out. We're going to try and turn the other way. So twist and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to just lift the shoulders up and down. Okay, we'll do 5 of those. And 5. And then we're going to roll the shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. Okay, so now we're just going to loosen the arms up. It's just going to do some big, whoa, big circles. Just hit the line. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, as big as you can. 5. Okay, and we'll try and do it the other way. So it's like you're swimming forward. We'll do face ups. 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic. So we'll just do the head quickly. Okay, so you're going to put your chin onto your chest and then lean back. Sit, so straight forward. You get your chest onto your chin onto your chest. And that's great. Okay, so then we're just going to do some circular head movements. So you can drop your chin forward, then go to your shoulder, back, the other shoulder, and back to the front. So shoulder, back, shoulder, front, shoulder, back, shoulder, front, shoulder, back, shoulder, front. Okay, then we're just going to go the other way as well. So down to the other shoulder, back, shoulder, to the front, shoulder, back, shoulder, to the front. Last one, back, shoulder, front. Okay, so give yourselves a little bit of a shake out. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get our skates on. Okay, if you've not already got them on. So if you've already got your skates on, you can just carry on with some of those arm movements, or just try and have a little skate around, or do remember your penguin stance and your walking. Okay, so for those of you that haven't got your skates on, okay, I'm just going to get my chair. Okay, so remember that this is really important that you've checked that there's no obstacles in your way and you're not going to bump into anything, and you have got your protective gear on. Okay, so I'm just quickly going to put your skates on. Okay, so before you do put your skates on, okay, remember you check your wheels for hairs, they can get bits and bobs stuck in there, make sure there's no water on them, and make sure there's no oil. Make sure all the nuts and bolts are nice and tight, so they're nice. Check your laces to make sure they're not frayed. Okay, good idea to loosen them up right down to the bottom first. Okay, and then put one button and start to tie up your skates. Okay, so you want them really tight. So remember that you want to pull them from the bottom. Okay, so you need to support your feet and your ankles. So it's really important. So just the same way that you would lace your ice skates up. Okay, and then so do them nice and tight. That's it. And then tie nice and tight in a bow, and then you can secure it again. Okay, and then again, I like to pull my leggings over the top so I've not got the laces hanging around so they can't catch. So just take my other shoe off. Okay, so again, I've loosened this one. Okay, so again, check your wheels, check that there's no fluff, dust, hairs, and then definitely not any oil or anything that's wet. Okay, so put your foot in, make sure it's in, right to the bottom, and then tighten from the bottom. Remember that you're going to pull all the way up to the top, nice and tight. Again, like you would do your skates, ice skates, if you've got them. And remember to tie it really securely with your bow at the top, and then just secure it again with another one. And then again, I'll just pop my leggings over, and there we go. So, whilst you're sat in the chair, okay, just slide your feet forward and back. Okay, that's really important. Just because if you have ice skated and you've got ice skates, it's rubber matting, so as soon as you stand up, your feet are quite still. Remember, in your roller skates, they slide around quite a bit. So you don't want to stand up too quickly, okay, and then roll off your wheels, especially. The thing is, you don't want to lean back. That's really important. So what I normally do is put one foot to the side, slightly to the side of the chair, and put the rubber toe pick or stopper onto the floor. Okay, and I support myself with the chair, or you can hold on to somebody. If you've got somebody with you, a parent or carer, you can hold on to them. So you've got somebody nice and secure to hold on to. Okay, so as you can see, I've put my rubber toe pick in, and I'm going to push myself up, nice and steady, and then remember to go into your penguin stance. Okay, that's really important. So I'm just going to move this chair out of the way. Okay. All right. So if you can remember at the last class, we did what was called a penguin stance. So your feet are in a V position. So heels together, toes turned out. And again, you've probably done this on the ice because it works for both. Okay. So what we're going to do is a penguin stance, because that helps to keep your feet nice and still. Look. So if I try and roll forward or back, they tend to stay where they are, and it's a good place to start. Or if you stood and you're having a little rest, it's a good idea to do that. Okay, so again, remember your own limitations. Okay, don't try a new trick or anything, another maneuver without instructions. Okay, and we're just going to take it nice and steady. Okay, so what I want you to try and do is just face your feet forward, and we're just going to try and slide forward and back with your wheels. So just forward and back. Okay, again, if you've got a wall or you've got a chair or somebody there, you can just support yourself, just so you get used to those wheels. Okay, right, so we're going to face forward now. So again, go back to your hockey stance, okay, your penguin stance, hockey stance, okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to bend our knees. So if you've ever done ballet, it's a bit like a plie, and what I want you to do is just try and turn and look one way and hold for 5, okay, and then back to the front. Okay, and then you're going to just turn and look the other way and hold. Okay, and just try and feel your balance so you can move the top of your body. You need to keep your feet in that penguin stance. Okay, and this is on inclusive skating. There's several programs that you can choose from, and you need to choose the one, select the one that's for you. So if you go for program 1, this is actually on one of the badges. I think it's on badge number 8. So, but it's a good one as well, just to get used to turning your body one way and holding 2, 3, 4, 5, and back to the front. And again, turn, hold 2, 3, 4, 5, and back to the front. And we'll try that one again. So turning to the side, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back to the front, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all right, so what we're going to do now, and just have a little walk forward. So remember, it's up to you. If you feel like your wheels on a really smooth floor go a little bit too fast, you can do this on a carpet or some kind of matting or surface. You could even use possibly a yoga mat, because this would stop your wheels running away too fast with you. Okay, if you've got a smooth floor, your wheels will obviously go a little bit faster. So all we're going to do is walk towards me, and you're just going to do your penguin walking, and you're just going to try to feel. So you press slightly inside, so you can bend your knees, okay, and you can move forward, okay, and then if you feel like you want to stop, just roll until you come to a standstill. Make sure you bend your knees. Remember that you don't want to lean backwards, okay. Now, can you remember we did stepping around, and that helps if you don't feel like you can turn around on a 2-foot turn. What you can do is just penguin stance, but just walk down really gently, nice and steady, okay, and then you can start to make your way back again. Okay, and then onto your feet roll till you stop, and then you can step around. Okay, so when you're doing that, it's a really good idea as well to remember to bend those knees, because in roller skating, like ice skating, lots and lots of knee bend. Okay, that's really important, and remember to use these core muscles in your tummy. All right, so you keep up nice and straight, so your centre of gravity is in the right place. Remember, if you go leaning too far back, you're going to roll off your wheels and you're going to fall, possibly hurt yourself. So that's why it's important to have your wrist guards and your safety equipment on, okay? So what we're going to do again, we're just going to gently move forwards, and you can do this holding onto a wall or a carer, okay? You're sat in a wheelchair and you've got your skates on, you can just gently slide your feet forward back, get somebody to stop pushing you forward so you can feel your wheels starting to roll along. Okay, so what we're going to do now is put your feet in your penguin stance again. I'm going to bend our knees, okay, again, keeping your tummy up nice and straight, arms out, try and keep your head up, try not to look down at your feet, okay, and what we're going to do, we're just going to do some knee dips, okay, so it's a bit like doing a plie, if you've ever done ballet, okay, yeah, so again, bottom tucked in, don't lean too far back, okay, so some of us that do the ice, it's a bit like doing a little mini spread eagle, okay? Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to just face your wheels forward, okay? Try and stay nice and still. This is a bit tricky. You might feel like you roll a little bit, but we're just going to bend our knees. So remember, you need to push your ankles forward onto those skates, because your skates are quite tight, or they should be. So you need to put pressure onto those ankles, push them forward so you've got a good knee bend. And again, keep your tummy and your back up nice and straight. That's really, really important. Okay, so again, we're going to start moving forward. We're just going to do the walking ones first. Okay, so like marching, but in your penguin stance. Okay, brilliant. Well done, Steph. So we're going to slowly step around when you run out of room, and I have. I'm going to start going a little bit quicker. You can just go at your own space, roll and then stop, and then I'm going to turn around. Okay, now you will find, especially if you're on the smooth surface, that your wheels will start to move. It's quite tricky. You can try and stand on the spot and do marching as well, look, and keep your wheels straight. Just again, as long as you don't lean backwards. That's really important. So arms out for your balance, don't lean back, okay? So what we're going to do now, we're just going to see if we can do some little wiggles, okay? So see if you can do some, so some of you will know this as forward swizzles. So what you can do is do so many steps walking forward, depending on how much room, and then just try and do, can you see, so I'm doing some tiny, tiny wiggles with my feet, just so that I can feel my skates and I'm in control. Okay? That's it. Yeah? Well done, Steph. Okay, so I'm going forward again, walking so far. Okay, just it depends on how much room you've all got. And then I'm just going to try and just do small, and eventually we can make these bigger. So you want to do about 3 or 4. Again, depending on how much room you've got. So, well done, fantastic. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to skate forward. If you feel like you want to glide a little bit, then that's fine. I can see that some of you are doing that already. So remember again, penguin stance to start, tummy up nice and straight, don't lean back, and you can start to push your wheels forward and then bend on 2 feet. So hockey stance, Penguin stance to start. Push forward and close your feet. I'm wobbling now. Penguin stance, glide forward, close your feet. I keep saying hockey stance because I do a hockey class sometimes as well. And bend. Okay, so we're stepping around. And off we go. Slide a little bit. Catch up with your other foot. So you push in, bend, catch up. Hockey stance. Forward. That's it. Okay. So, okay, if you do play hockey on the roller, there is what's called hockey stance, and that's feet apart, bend your knees. You need to move nice and straight. So same thing. So I keep getting mixed up with the two, but here we go again. So slide forward. Just take your time. Remember to try and bend your knees if you can. And remember, if you feel like you can't glide, it's absolutely fine. Just do your penguin walking. You can just do a little glide, a little glide, a little glide, roll and then turn. And remember the whole time you can hold on to someone or a wall, the side of the wall, or if you've got a chair, you can just practice doing wiggles and marches on the chair. Okay? All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to try and do a little bit of a glide and turn. Now this is on programme 2 on the inclusive skating. Okay, so it's a bit more difficult than the stepping around on the spot. And again, if you've got someone that can hold your hand and give you a little bit of support, that's great. Again, you could hold on to the wall to start with your skating, and then you could probably go round. Now you could use a chair, but it has to be a nice and stable chair. I know the chair that I've got is a fold-up one, and it isn't all that stable. So if you did use a chair, you need something that's really, really quite stable, that doesn't rock and lean back when you do it. So what we're going to do, look, we're going to skate forward. And we did this on the last class. We bend and we just bend our knees, okay? And we let our skates roll. Okay, so we're going to step around again. We're going to go forward. And what we're going to do is going to bend our knees and let our skates roll. And step around, so back into your penguin stance to stand nice and still. So what we're going to do this time is exactly the same to start off. So we're going to do our march forward or our small glides on our roller skates. Okay. Make sure you give yourself a little bit of room. So again, it depends how much room you've got. I'm probably going to be able to do about 4 skate glides or marches before I can do mine. All right, then what you're going to do, you can just try this standing still, bend your knees, okay, and we're just going to lean over slightly, and we can go round to the left or to the right, and what we're going to do is we're going to tip your wheels over, if you can see, just a little tiny bit, not too much. I'm going to see if we can get those wheels to go round a little bit. So this is a new one, okay, so we're going forward. Okay, I'm going to glide and bend my knees. That's really important. I'm going to see if I can go around the corner and then back. So that's without having to stop. Okay, so back into your penguin stance. Okay, so I'm skating forward. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to bend again. I'm not leaning back, and I'm going to go round the corner. Okay, on 2 feet. So it's quite a tricky one, okay, but if you're holding on to someone, it makes it much easier because they can support, they can walk around with you, which makes it much, much easier. So we'll try that one again. So feet into your penguin stance again, bend your knees, and start skating. You can glide a little bit, great, bend, round. So you do need a little bit more speed for this one, okay? And if you're doing this one on a carpet, it's probably quite tricky. If you feel like your wheels aren't going to go around the corner, what you can do is just bend and just start to lean. Drop the shoulders slightly into the curve, and it will take you around. You just tip those wheels over a little bit. So if I do one at speed, look, so bend and round it. Forward, bend, and round again. Okay, so again, this one's quite tricky because of space. Okay, well done. I can see some of you are doing that. Well done. Okay, so it depends on space, and you do need a little bit of speed on this one. Okay, so we'll start again. So remember, penguin stance, tummy up straight. I know I keep repeating it, but it's really important. Don't lean back. Use those core muscles. Centre of the gravity right in the middle. You don't want too much weight on one side or the other, okay? So we're just going to do that walking forward. Skate, skate, bend, and round. So I don't know if you saw, as well as drop my shoulder, I brought my arm around. So remember the exercise that we did at the beginning when we did, where we stood and we bent our knees, and we turned one way and we held, yeah? And we bent and we turned the other way. That's a really good exercise. So if you can't quite get that 2-foot glide on a curve, it's fine. You can just let your wheels come to a stop, slow down till you stop, and then you can try it. So we'll try that again. So I'm going to go a bit faster, and I'm bring my arms around, and it helps me get round the corner. So I'm going to go the other way this time. So I'm going to bend and round, push, bend and round. Okay? So that was really good, well done. I can see Steph's trying that one, that's good. So you do need a little bit of speed for that. But again, some of you want to keep trying that for a few minutes, that's fine, because eventually this position would lead into just much higher level, but crossovers and things like that, but it's the same lead into it. So again, if you can't manage that much, and you're just still doing your penguin walking, that's fine. You can walk towards me, slow down on your wheels until they stop. Make sure you've got that good knee bend, okay? And you can turn and hold 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back to the front, bend again, and you can turn and hold 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if you want to do that one, that's fine. And if you want to progress a little bit more and do a little bit more gliding, which I can see some of you are, so remember you need your speed. Remember you need to give yourself a little bit of room at the end to get the 2-foot glide and turn in. Okay, so we're going to go round again. So whichever option you want to do. So we're going to bend, bring my arm around and twist. That's it, bend, pulling myself around. Okay, try this both ways as well, because it's really important that you just don't do it just the way that you feel more comfortable. Try it the other way, and just be a little bit more careful. Okay, and bring yourself round, sit, bend, and bring yourself round. Fabulous, well done. Okay, so we'll have one more go at that one. So again, if you want to do penguin walking, that's fine, and glide onto your feet. And just do the twist to one side to the right and then to the left, that's okay. If you want to try and get a little bit more gliding in there, a little bit more speed, again, just remember you need to give yourself a little bit more room at the end. Okay, so bend, round, bend, round, and then you can cross over and you can go the other way. So as you can see, I'm getting quite a bit more speed up there. So again, you just need to be careful, there's nothing around, and you need to make sure that you're still keeping those core muscles nice and tight, tummy up straight, and you're not leaning backwards. Well done. I can see Steph's doing that really well. Well done. Fabulous. You're moving quite a bit there, Steph. Well done. Okay, so what we're going to go on to now, okay, so this is on the programme 2 on inclusive skating. All right, so this one's, I think this is on badge 8. All right, you can find all this information on their website, which is really good. And even if you feel that you've done all this before and that you want to progress, you can it's still a really good idea to go through all of these different things, okay? Because one thing always links into another, as you all know. So we've just been doing the bend and the 2-foot turn, so eventually that could lead into a crossover or a 3-turn or anything like that. So there's everything links. So even if you're doing the basic part of it, eventually that will progress and it will lead into something else. So what we're going to try and do now, I'm sure you've all, those of you that have ice skated have had a go at glide and dip, and that's what we're going to try now. Okay, so just put your heels together and turn your toes out again into that penguin stance. So what we're going to do is we're going to just reach our hands forward, okay, and that's it, okay. So you can put a little gap in between your feet now, okay, so we're going to try and bend our knees. So again, what you need to do, we're just going to do this on the spot, we're not going to move anywhere. Make sure you don't lean back, okay, and when you come back up, nice and gentle. So what we're going to do, we're going to bend our knees, so you need to put pressure on to the front of those skates on your ankles to get your knees to bend, okay? Now you just go down as far as you can. This one's hard in penguin stance, Steph, so you might want to put your wheels and your toes facing forward, all right? Just be careful that you don't lean back. Okay, so arms forward and pressure on those ankles, pressing onto those boots and try and dip down as far as you can. If you can only just get so far, that's fine. If you feel like you can go right down, that's great. But again, when you do this, just do it to your limitation. You don't have to worry about going all the way down. So we'll try that standing still once more. So arms forward, keep looking forward, don't look down at your feet. Pressure on those ankles, bend, bend, and see if you can dip, 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 and hold the bottom as long as you can. Count to 5. Well done, Steph, and then back up again. Okay, so I can see that some of you are doing this moving, and some of you probably will find it easier. Some, again, it's absolutely fine if you want to do it on the spot. So what we're going to do, we're going to link this with, start with penguin stance. You do need a little bit of speed on this, okay? If you want it to keep moving, but if not, again, if you come to a standstill, you can still practice it, okay? So we're going to start skating forward. We're going to do the 2-foot glide that we did earlier, reach forward and then bend, okay? And hold. Try and stay nice and still. So step around, okay? Skate forward, glide onto your feet, reach and bend. And again, if you can only get down a little bit, that's it, well done, Steph. Try and keep your feet a bit further together. You don't want a massive gap. You can have a little gap, but you don't want a huge gap. Okay, so you're kind of pulling your chest towards and over your knees, okay? So skating forward again. So do the glide onto your feet, reach and then dip, okay? And again, you need to make sure you're giving yourself enough room to get this in. You're probably not going to be able to hold it that far. And again, if you just want to do the forward skating, roll onto your feet till you stop, and then you can reach forward and try the dip, okay? Fantastic, well done. All right, so we'll try that again a few more times. Just take your time. If you sat in a chair, I do this with one of my wheelchair skaters. He thinks it's really good fun. So I'll whiz him around on the ice in his wheelchair. And what he does, he still does the reach forward, and he still gets his body to go forward. And we do that in his chair, and he just holds that position. And he thinks it's really funny, really great. So even if you're in a chair, you can do that one. Okay, so going forward. So I'm just going to do the one where I glide and stop and then reach, and I'm going to try and dip down. So again, pressure onto those ankles. Okay, reach your arms forward, and when you stand back up and you've held it, remember to pull up from your tummy and up through to your head. Remember that you don't want to lean backwards, and you don't want to come up too quickly, because that's when you can go back onto those wheels and you can fall over. Okay, so this time I'm going to try and get a little bit more speed. Okay, and okay, my wall's there. It's quite tricky, isn't it? You can't go very far and you can't go very fast. Okay, but at least you're practicing that position and getting used to it. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do now, earlier, I'm going to move on. Earlier we did, just recap, we did some little wiggles with your feet, yeah, in and out. So we're going to try a forward swizzle now. A lot of you, if you've done this on the ice, will know what to do. So start off in our penguin stance again. Bend our knees, arms out, and you're going to do a forward swivel. And bring your feet together. Bend your knees, penguin stance, forward swivel. And if you've run out of room, step around, penguin stance, bend, and bend, and step around. Oh, well done, some good ones there, well done. Well done, Steph. Okay, so again, you can do this from a standing start. You don't have to do it from forward skating. Okay, if you have got room, you can perhaps do a few steps first, get a little bit of speed, but you can do this one from standing start. It's a really good one to get used to bending your knees and pushing around. Sit, penguin stance, bend, tummy up straight, push and around. Step around. Down, round, into penguin stance. That's it. Okay, eventually you won't need to get into the penguin stance look. Your feet, you can just bring in and out. But for now, and especially because we haven't got much room, penguin stance is a good start. Bring your feet round and step back into your penguin stance, bend, step back into your penguin stance, and then step away around. Fantastic, well done, there's some really good ones there. Okay, again, once you progress and you practice just the basic ones or the basic wiggle, okay, you can eventually move on to this one where you don't have to keep stopping, putting your feet back into the penguin stance. Just got to remember to bend your knees, don't lean back, and again, you could have someone walking alongside of you, holding your hand, if you needed a little bit of support, so that you can do this one, okay? I can get about 3 in the space that I've got, 2, 3, and step around. Okay, well done. Fantastic. Okay, so if you've got the inline skates, like the ones that I've got, the wheels are actually on a bit of a rocker, like an ice skating blade, so they're not perfectly flat. So if you can stand still and put, and you can feel that rock, I don't know if you can see that, okay, on my wheels. So that makes it feel a bit more like an ice skate than the wheels being perfectly flat, like a roller skate. So I can sort of lean forward and back slightly more, but if you've got perfectly flat roller skate, like before, what they call quad ones, you do have to keep your centre of gravity a bit more in the middle and your body slightly forward on those. In these you can do. So what we'll have a little go at is this time, instead of doing penguin stance, okay, we're going to try and step our feet in so we can get our toes to touch. So this is a new one, okay? So keep your tummy up, arms out, head up. So when I do mine, I can start to lift my heels a little bit, my wheel. So it feels really strange. And all I'm going to do is try and march. You might go onto your stoppers and that's fine. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm on my stopper. Okay, again, hold on to somebody, hold on to the side of the wall if you can. All right, and just do so many, but you will feel where that rubber bit is. Okay, you feel it? Well done, Steph. You can see that. So I'm just going to whiz forward. Okay, so eventually we'll be able to do that backwards. So if your stopper is higher up, you will feel like you've got to lift the back of your wheel a little bit higher as well. Okay, so at first it's maybe a good idea to try it with one, then try with the other, and you can feel how much you lift that wheel off so you can get onto that position. And eventually we can do a few little backwards wiggles or just backwards marching. Okay, then we can skate forward, bend. Okay, and then just give a little go at wiggling. Yeah, well done, Steph. Again, don't lean backwards, especially when you're skating backwards, don't lean backwards, okay? So that's one that, again, you can have support, you can hold somebody's hand in front of you, and you can just do that nice and steady. You don't have to go too fast. Okay? So what we'll do now, we'll just do a quick recap as well on the stop. So we'll have a go at T-stop or snowplow stop. So I think we've got about 5 more minutes left. So we'll just skate forward. That's it. I'm going to bend on you. So this was from earlier, the 2-foot glide, and then you can do your snowplow position. So remember, you need to bend your knees, and you push your heels out the back, and you bend your knees. You can step around. So you can do walking, or you can glide a little bit, bend, and stop. Okay? I know some of you prefer the T-stop, so that's this one. Okay? So again, if you've done that on ice skating, it's exactly the same. We still start off penguin stance. We still start to walk forward. Okay? You glide on 2 feet, get your balance, and then you can turn 1 foot out and put it in. Okay? Step around. Then glide forward. Bend on 2 feet, get your balance, and then you can turn 1 foot out and stop and bring your feet right in to that T position. Again, you can practice these holding onto a chair. You don't have to be moving, so bend your knees, take 1 foot off, you can pull it in. And you can also hold onto a chair or a wall or your carer, and you can practice the snowplow position as well, which is really, really good. Oops, steady. I just almost having a bit of a wobble. Okay. So well done, everybody. Okay, I think you've worked really, really hard. I've really enjoyed it. So each time we do a class, we will do that warm up. So it doesn't take too long. It only takes about 5 minutes, but it's really important to warm up before you put your skates on, remember. Really important that you've got your safe environment. Really important that you've got your safety equipment on. And then at the end of the class, we can do a bit of a cool down. So you've got your skates on, okay, so it's hard to do anything with your feet. You can just shake your arms, that's it, and just give yourself a little flop forward if you can. Okay, just jiggle your shoulders, and we can do a nice pull down. So remember, all the information about your levels and things like that, you can find on the Inclusive website, and there's 3 different programs, so you can start off with what they call the badge system. 3 different programs that you can select that's absolutely right for you. And as I said, and I know I keep repeating, is that even if you already ice skate and you know some of the higher level badges and things, it's a really good idea to start and just go through these just so that you get used to the wheels, because it is so different. Okay, and I hope to see you all next week. Stay safe. Remember to keep warming up, okay? And remember to practice when you've got somebody there, a carer, somebody that can just keep an eye on you and be there with you. Don't go off and do this by yourself. It's really important that you've got somebody around all the time. So I'll say bye for now, and I'll see you for class number 3 next week. Bye, everybody. Bye.